Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Blake Damon here with another Sims 4 speed build. So today we'll be building in Mount Komorebi. Now if you joined us for the stream, my Rags to Riches stream in Mount Komorebi, my Sim, Haru, he went off to the snow festival. Now one of the ice sculptures in that festival was like a little castle. It was 3-tiered. I'll put a picture of that here somewhere. And I actually said in stream that I would try to make it. So here's me trying to make it. It's not exactly the same, but it's my interpretation of that snow sculpture. While I was building this, it actually reminded me of the castle that I used to live near, which was Hikone Castle. I'll put a picture of that here as well. And I absolutely love that castle. It's one of my favorites. Every time we go back to Japan, I always want to go and visit it. Very cute. I highly recommend it. You should all go check it out. Making the downstairs for this was a little tricky. I initially tried to make this like a Japanese house, but that didn't work. So I had to make my own floor plan, and with some messing about, I did manage. I think I did an okay job considering I had no idea what I was doing. I just played around with everything and miraculously everything fit. The kitchen and the bathroom work really well, so I do this thing where the bathroom is only 3 tiles. It's just the toilet and the shower, and then the sink is outside, which goes along with the kitchen. I didn't actually know whether or not the sofa and the TV, the wall TV, would actually fit and would actually work, but it does. So, surprise! With the floor plan, I separated all the different rooms by using the, I don't know what it's called, the little things at the top. So I made actual individual rooms, but instead of putting doors everywhere, I put those things at the top. You know, I don't know what they're called. And I also lowered and raised the floor. So at the bottom we have the entryway and the bathroom and the living sort of area and the kitchen. Now in the second floor we just have the main bedroom. The main bedroom and a little tiny veranda that goes around the side of it. And on the third floor, I was gonna leave it blank, but I decided that I would make it into a second bedroom. So just a small sort of like a teenage bedroom, like a loft bedroom almost, or not quite a loft, like an attic room or something. They would have their single bed and their little computer there. They didn't have computer desks in the Sims Snowy Escape pack, so I just used the dining room table. And it works out well actually, it looks really, really nice. I only use Snowy Escape and base game. So if you have Snowy Escape, you can download this, nothing will disappear. I actually used a lot of the Snowy Escape hack in this one. I tried to use as much of the Snowy Escape pack as I could in this build. Now I moved on to the outside. Initially what I had was just all these windows that were just made out of paper, and none of them were clear, but I actually like the fact that you can view the outside, and I like the way there are 2 windows. There's the clear ones and then there's the paper ones. So I use the clear ones and the paper ones so that, the clear ones so that you can actually view the outside, but then the paper ones to kind of block out backs of things, like for example, the back of the wardrobe, which isn't that exciting to look into. I really like the windows that I used in the top floor. They sit really well on the roofing. They have these little legs that sit on top of the roofing. Looks really cool. It's a nice effect. And now I am doing some light. Well, it's not really light, is it? Let's just call it landscaping. So now I'm just doing some landscaping. I decided that I would base it around this tree that they had in the Snowy Escape hack. And I decided I wanted to have like a little lake, not lake, like a pond, so that I could use those awesome water lilies that they have, the new ones. So here's me making the pond. Of course, when you make a pond, you have to cover the really hard edges with rocks because otherwise it looks weird. I remember in the older Sims, they had this like terrain tool where you could just make a pond by shoveling into the ground and it would fill up with water. And yeah, that's how you'd make a pond. And it looked more natural that way. But yeah, no, they don't have that in the Sims 4 yet. And I don't know why. Because obviously you can already dig. Like you can make a terrain that like dips in. So I don't know why we can't fill that with water. Is that Is that so hard? Now, we didn't have any reeds or anything for the pond to make it look more natural and lush. So I used these wild grass, it's a base game one, and also another base game reed looking thing. I'm not sure if it is reeds, but I pretended it was. Now, I think when I built, it was autumn. The season was autumn, so everything looked dead. I had like white flowers, but when I placed them, they just looked like dead plants. I think I do change the season for the flybys and the fly-throughs because it doesn't look appealing for a little thumbnail. Here I am changing some things. I always do this. Sometimes this thing where I change everything and look over everything takes longer than the actual build. Now we're doing flybys. All in all, I like the way the build looks. I think the interior turned out better than I expected, to be honest. I don't know what I was expecting, but I like how it's a bit more open and spacious than my other build, or at least looks more spacious than my other builds. And did you guys know that there's actually a shrine here, just here? I didn't know that. And that's it for the build. Thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far, don't forget to reward yourselves by giving this video a like and subscribing to this channel. I stream twice a week in the weekends for me. I don't know if it's weekends for you guys, wherever you are. I'm in Sydney, Australia. So I stream on Saturdays at 9 p.m. and Sunday 9 a.m. So if you'd like to join me, please do so. The people in chat are really, really nice. Very talkative, I like it. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I am on Twitter and Instagram, blakedamonplays on both. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. I really, really do. And I'll see you in the next episode. Not episode, next time. Sorry, I'm just not used to videoing for speed builds. Normally I only video for streams, so that's why.